Hi there! I'm your host Hannah and this is the Gaming Report, your number one source for all things gaming news and rumour related. So it seems that Tony Hawk Games might be making a comeback in some way or another. The latest rumour on the rumour mill for skateboarding games is that Tony Hawk's original Pro Skater games are going to be remade, that being 1 and 2. This information comes from the fact that apparently some demos were created and passed around internally through the Activision offices not too long ago. So it seems, from insider information, that they may be planning and testing internally to see what people think and then actually moving on to do full-fledged remakes of the first 2 games. Obviously these first 2 games were critically acclaimed, had an absolutely massive fan base, and lots of people over the years have wished that they could just go back to the era of the first Pro Skater games. I personally hopped on the bandwagon during the Underground era, so I know that was a little bit after, but if they ever wanted to remake Underground and Underground 2, I would be so up for that because that would just be amazing. That would be bringing my childhood back to the present in obviously full 4K glory, most likely 4K, at least HD. But yes, so they were passed around internally in the office. This leak comes from a user who also leaked the release date and reveal for Batman Arkham Asylum, so he is actually quite a credible source so far. Obviously these things are usually unofficial, but as far as unofficial leaks go, he's been quite on the money and on the ball, so it has at least a little bit of credibility and believability to it. The interesting thing about this as well is that it's not long ago at all that EA announced that there would not be a Skate 4, even though we are absolutely all yearning for it, or at least extreme sports games fans are yearning for it. The license for it ran out, it did not get renewed. It looked like it started development, or at least started in terms of ideas at some point in 2018, but yes, the patent for it ran out and they've not renewed it, and then EA themselves have said, you're not getting Skate 4, there is no Skate 4, which is extremely disappointing, to be honest. I mean, I know that we got 3 skate games out of them, but they were really revolutionary in the way that they used different mechanics and obviously the sticks that emulated the moves on the skateboard more accurately instead of just pressing a button. I am a staunch fan of the Tony Hawk series, or at least the earlier games, but I can admit that I ended up much preferring the stick system to the button system. Another interesting thing about this will be, obviously, because the last Pro Skater game that was released was plagued with bugs, absolutely plagued. That is an entire pun in itself, but it was just a bit of a train wreck, to be honest. So if they are remaking these, hopefully they put their all into it and they don't come out really laggy and buggy and glitchy as the most recent games have, because it was bad. You shouldn't ever have to disappear into a ramp as Lil Wayne. It's just not what you're supposed to do in life. So yeah, hopefully it will come out nice and polished, and obviously all the old aficionados will have something to go through again, and no doubt be very pleased about that. So that's all that we have on that at the moment, but it's quite exciting stuff, and maybe it will kind of, you know, urge other companies to come out with other skate games. We of course do have the crowdfunded indie game session that is coming out soon, which will hopefully fill the void that Skate has left. Apparently it is supposed to work in the same vein, so there is that at least, and it seems that other independent companies, smaller ones, might be making some extreme sports games, which would be absolutely amazing. You don't need me to start talking about SSX again, because I will probably just make an entire video on that at some point, because I have opinions. But yeah, so we do have some other games coming out from lesser known developers, but it'd be interesting to see what Activision does with these remakes if they actually do come out, and it would be nice if EA did change their mind and actually reactivate the patent for Skate, because it's very sorely missed. It's been nearly 10 years now since the 3rd one was released. Gotta stop dragging your feet, man. Just get it out. Just do it. It's what the fans want, isn't it? But anyway, so that's all that we know at this moment in time, but we'll be sure to let you know more as soon as we know more. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching as always. Hope that you found it enjoyable and informative. For more articles, don't forget to go to the website. All links are in the description below. And until next time, don't forget to keep leveling up and have a great day. See you later, guys.